Hi, Locke. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
My name is Long. Another name is this one is Peter Tao. I am a 20 years old boy. I am living in Ho Chi Minh right now, but my hometown is actually I come from Quang Tri province, which is located in central part of Vietnam. Near Da Nang, Huế. So I right now am living and working in Bình Dương for almost half a year, and yes.
Good. So, can you tell me a little bit about your learning habit of English?
Mm, uh, I've been learning English for about almost 10 years actually. Um, but in when I was studying and learning at high secondary, I remember the first time I learned English at the sixth grade, and throughout the time in high school and secondary school, I was kind of not learn a real English. I was, I mean that at that time my teacher taught me about how you can get a higher score at the exam, and how and do some grammar stuff and prepare a list of common words in the lesson. So it was kind of boring, I guess, because because learning English like that way isn't the real way, I think. So I ended up being a loser. I couldn't speak. I couldn't even a little bit in conversation with a forest. I remember the time when I first approached to talk to the foreign guys, but it didn't work well. It didn't go well because my English was so terribly bad. I couldn't translate all the meanings I want to express to him, but it turns out after that I wanted to make something different. I wanted to make a change. I don't want to be a loser in. I don't want to be a bad speaker. So I decided to not go to college because, in my opinion, I thought that going to college and studying them, I think spending on all the area of subject that you need to in university. I mean, because you have to spend so much time on everything, not for English. So I knew that learning English must cost a incredible amount of time. So learning in university doesn't have a chance. So I decided to drop out and spend almost 2 years planned 2 years of learning English. So I think at that time I put too much effort at the beginning of the process to get much more information, get much more vocabulary, or get much more listening. Practice practice speaking with a foreign and trying to show confidence. try to speak against him, yeah, and find something and find to research. Yes, a lot of things, tons of work I've done until now. And yes, my habit is, the key is great. You have to stick to the English every single day, not for the month, in years, 2 years, even the decades, for the entire life. I set a goal to speak. At first, I think learn English every day regularly. It would help me to kind of influence, give me the lift. In terms of influencing, coherence, grammar, vocabulary. So I learned so much things going on. So that's it.
Very good.